I do think projects like this should happen more often, because we do get a chance to talk about what's important to us, what's going on in our lives, get anything out that we need to talk about, anything bad's going on. Stuff like mental health, stuff that's been going on around our area, like, because mental health's like a big issue in our area, because there's been a lot of suicide and stuff that's happened recently.
I would give this project an 10 out of 10.
We're doing a workshop on Brexit with young people. It's the second part of a 2-day programme. We were up in Armagh. Amazing Space is the reason we're here, and thanks to them our voice is heard. If it wasn't for Amazing Space, there would be a lesser voice for young people, especially on such a matter. Definitely from the last 2 days I've learned a lot more about Brexit. I've learned a lot more about the views of the young people here, which would be worried about where they could study or the privileges they'll have, or the border, being able to work or study across the border.
So the residential this weekend, the big focus was setting up a youth council in Northern Ireland. So last night we were real focusing on what sort of shape this would take. A lot of decisions made affect us directly, so I think it's important we get our say, and believe it or not, we might actually have a good idea here and there. From it, I now have a better understanding of politics in Northern Ireland, what goes on and the process behind it. And it's not as simple as most people think. There's a lot of effort, a lot of time coming into it.
Well, after our initial success of the film, we wanted to go more in and help out the community, so we thought a good way of doing that there to get the children involved as well, big community festival, bring the whole community together.
It was good because it gave a positive thing for our community, like we've never had anything like that before, and then it just showed that our whole community was behind us.
My name's Mike and I'm part of the North Lurgan Youth Programme, and this is what we have produced in 6 weeks, and we're looking forward to more fun events like this here.
When the young people first started the programme, they were highlighted as being involved in a lot of negative behaviour, and using the time that they've been away and the stuff that they've achieved, the community are now able to see them in a more positive light, and I think that opens up into their next journey, of becoming mentors and future leaders for the community.
Now across Northern Ireland, with our partners, Cooperation Ireland delivers social action programmes annually to across 16 separate communities. From later this year, we hope to expand this initiative on a cross-border basis.
Let's hear the boys and girls from Ardnashee.
Build a bridge from you to me, building bridges in Ardnashee. My name's Noel, listen to me. I want peace in this fine country.
Welcome the Oma Learning Community Choir.
All I know is that I'm down with the G.O.D. You know G.O.D. And you know me. What have you done for him lately?
Pledge.
Kind of the main focus of it really is to give young people a voice.
Friendships forming, we're actually developing and making peace in Northern Ireland as well. Tons of youth projects helping young people get involved in politics as well.
Just so that we can give a voice and empower young people.
Motivating them and making them passionate.
St Mary's College.
Shit, Jane. This is an amazing experience, and I don't think I'd ever regret ever taking part of this. It's just, all in all, one of the best experiences of my life.
Cooperation Ireland's mission to foster reconciliation remains critical. What better lesson can we teach our children about what can be achieved when all sides work together than this dream of peace that became a reality?
a very special day for the young people of our city as we represent thousands of students from across Northern Ireland and the border counties who have been involved in adding their voices and sharing their aspirations for a peaceful future through the creation of hundreds of peace pledges. Today we will unveil a magnificent peace pledge tree here in Ebrington Park as a permanent reminder to our people and the many visitors to our city that young people want their voices to be heard. We want peace in our city, we want peace in our country, and we want peace across the world.
I think everyone can be very proud of the great legacy that we will unveil today. The tree will be part of the pathway to peace. We have the peace flame starting on the city side, leading to the peace bridge, and then on to the peace pledge tree, which we're delighted to host here at Ebrington. Everyone.
We will now have a countdown from 10 to the unveiling of the peace pledge tree.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
From a Cooperation Ireland point of view, it's very much about providing opportunities for young people from across Belfast. Part of the project is also about bringing young people to different communities where they wouldn't necessarily travel to. It's providing that different option to see other communities, but also to develop relationships and friendships with young people that they wouldn't have normally had the chance to do that.
Taking part in the Peace Forward programme has increased my knowledge because it's improved my understanding. Like, I maybe used to say something that people would find offensive and I wouldn't even bat an eye about it. It was just part of my normal language. So it's important to gain like a wider understanding of like people's views and how they feel about your culture and like how you feel about their culture and like talk it out with each other.
I would recommend it because the experiences you get from going different places, we met like different people and like heard their backstories and how they grew up and the places they live in. It was nice to hear because like we grew up the same but just in different places.
I gained, for a start, a lot of new friends. We're all the same type of person, we all like the same kind of things, doing the same things on the weekend, and with so much in common that you wouldn't realise.
So what the young people then did as a contingency plan is come up with an idea to get this sort of stuff. This is the young people's idea to give back to the local community, to the most vulnerable, the pensioners, the elderly, maybe anybody else that needs at this time with the COVID-19. I am so proud of every single one of those young people to show great leadership and the ability to give back to their community. What an achievement and what a credit they are. Well done.